What's up, guys? Blade Master here. Going to be bringing you another Total War Rome 2 battle replay, but this is special because we finally got into casting the round 2 of the Big Blade Balance tournament. I think that I missed quite a few, not a few, quite a few, but a few of the round 1 replays. Some of them weren't sent. Some of the players were. Too inactive and then they were replaced, and some I just let go as a buy just to get things moving. And in the spirit of getting things moving, I think there are a couple of replays that I haven't cast yet, but I decided just to straight away go to round 2, because the actual tournament right now is in the mid stages of round 3, so there's a lot of stuff for me to cast already. The first battle, which I'm hoping to be a very fun close start to the round 2 matches, is fought between Horatius and Cicero the Roman, and it's going to be pretty interesting because this is a match between two factions that, well, Pontus hasn't been changed that much, but Carthage has been changed quite a bit. So I'm very interested to see how Carthage is going to perform. Horatius has brought Carthage, newly buffed Carthage. This is played before, this is played maybe before New Year's even. So quite a few things are from the old blade balance mechanics. So let's take a look at what Horatius. Meanwhile, Cicero has brought Pontus. Let's take a look at what Horatius has brought. Three total mercenary ballistic slingers, forming a very. Oh, and by the way, before I forget, the round 2 of big blade balance battles are fought in Migdol East-West, which means that each player essentially has some forest to protect him. Each side starts on relatively on complete forest. You can't really see the opponent's army at the start of the game. So, Horatius, he's brought three mercenary ballistic slingers. He's brought a total of three late Libyan hoplites up in front. And then we can see 1, 2, 3 mercenary Samnite warriors, and then 4 Libyan infantry for a very powerful 7 total melee infantry component, with with an 8th mercenary Celtic warrior, which was used to ward off some of the horse archers. Doesn't look like the horse archers really took any damage from that. He's also brought a total of 4 1 to 3 Carthaginian cavalry, a general's bodyguard, and a solitary mercenary companion cav. I like the fact that he brought only one mercenary companion cav, because against Pontus you're not going to need more than one, although one could be very, very handy, because if Pontus decides to go with an Heracles inspired, heavy pike and mercenary naked swords and Celtic warrior kind of army, then you're going to want to have a unit that can deal with those threats very quickly. So let's see if Cicero's brought that. Instead of bronze shield pikemen, he's brought a total of 4 regular pikemen, one with a single experience chevron. His eastern slingers are firing from the forest against Balearic slingers who are also in the forest. So at the end of the day, the Balearic slingers should be able to win out in that battle, but it won't be very cost effective. Eastern slingers, 1, 2, 3, and 4 of them, and doesn't look like Horatius is really focusing fire, and that's why he's losing one of his eastern slingers. He's lost quite a few on one. He's only brought a total of 2 mercenary Celtic warriors, that is Cicero, and he's brought 4 total Cappadocian cav and 1 side chariot, a Pontic royal cav general, and a total of 3 mercenary Scythian horse archers. The chariot is going to be, I don't know how useful it's going to be, but if he can make it work, then he's going to win this battle, because there's a lot of melee infantry brought by Carthage, but on the other hand, there is a lot of forest in this map, so he's going to want to take the engagement. He's at least going to want to use his chariots in this unforested portion of the map. Well, that would be the perfect scenario. Right now, he's firing onto late Libyan hoplites, which is not the perfect scenario, because they are heavily shielded, have 50% missile block chance, and they have excellent armor, 80 armor. So they're going to take a long time before they actually die. There's no elephants brought by Carthage, for the same reason why there's not more than one companion cav brought by Carthage, because you don't really need a unit that can destroy infantry when Pontus is most likely going to bring a lot of cavalry. Elephants are good against cavalry in Rome too, but they take time, they get bogged down. At the end of the day, most melee cavalry have a 15 bonus versus large, and you don't really want that bonus to apply against your elephants. They can crush a lot of them, but they get bogged down very quickly, and that gives enough time for Pontus's excellent skirmish line to unleash their fury, and then the elephants will die very quickly. Right now, the mercenary Scythian horse archers are trying to find are trying to gain a good tactical advantage by trying to surround the enemy, but it's not like, I don't know why Cicero is not circling in more. He should be a bit more aggressive with his Mercedes Scythian horse archers, like he's doing with this one right there. But it seems to be a bit too far. I guess he's afraid of the forest and then getting his horse archers caught. And in any case, skirmish mode works very very derpy in the forest. Pikemen have taken some damage from mercenary Balearic slingers, and now it looks like Horatius is coming in for the charge. Very slight downslope here, giving Horatius an advantage. Slight. The Cappadocian Cav about to charge into Carthaginian Cav. The Cappadocian Cav are going to do extremely well in this battle, and they are going to crush the Carthaginian Cav right on the charge. And then the Companion Cav here by Horatius is charging into Cappadocian Cav, which is strange enough. But then the late Libyan hoplites are coming in immediately. So the Companion Cav not used as an anti-infantry tool. They are going to pull away from this battle, smartly done, but so are the Cappadocian Cav. But it looks like the Cappadocian Cav have taken so much damage. Late Libyan hoplites just racking up the kills with that 30 bonus versus large. And now they're going to pop hoplite phalanx, brace for the mercenary Celtic warrior charge, and then the Samnite warriors are going to come into support and then wreck the left-hand flank for Cicero immediately. The mercenary Celtic warriors, again, great pull out by the Carthaginian Cav. They're down to 27 men, and this Cappadocian Cav initially did really well, but now the Celtic warriors are going to do very very well by killing off a lot of them. They've almost got a single XP chevron already, and the late Libyan hoplites, speaking of almost getting a single XP chevron, doing incredibly well. Pikemen here haven't used hoplite pike phalanx. He should turn that on quickly enough. Pikemen are not very tanky, so they are going to drop very very quickly, especially against two melee units. Looks like the Cappadocian Cav got in for a second charge. The Companion Cav were caught by the Cappadocians, but they also caught some of the mercenary Scythian horse archers. Maybe no skirmish mode being used by Cicero. That would be very strange if he didn't use skirmish mode. The Cappadocian Cav almost got a single XP chevron. They've done pretty decently as just an anti-cavalry tool, strangely enough. Mercenary Balearic slingers being used very ballsily here, but he knows he's got the advantage in terms of cavalry numbers. And the mercenary Celtic warriors, they brace for the impact. The side chariots are just going to cleave right through them. So he needs to pull away the Balearic slingers quickly, and then the Companion Cav with their very heavy mass should be able to stop the side chariots. So that is another big blow for Cicero, because now his side chariots don't really have much of a place to turn. Companion Cav would probably take some damage, but they have very high health, very high tankiness. Doesn't look like the mercenary Samnite warriors got a javelin volley, but the side chariots are going to die very very quickly now. They have nowhere to go. They're getting bogged down. You can see how slowly they're going, especially due to the forest being obstructing the chariots and not letting them move very quickly. So that means they're taking more time to kill off units with their sights. And there we go. They get a single XP chevron. They haven't died. None of them have died. One of them is dropped. Once one has dropped, a lot of them are going to drop very quickly. But now, the Carthaginian Cav and Companion Cav are pulling away. No, it looks like, yeah, he sent like 2 or 3 cavalry units against them. And now only one of them is chasing them away. Strangely enough, the side chariots haven't died. The pikemen now using pike phalanx. They've gotten 35 kills so far, but they've lost a fair few number of men. Carthaginian Cav halfway to a single XP chevron. The side chariots somehow have managed to make it out alive, quite scathed, not unscathed for sure. The Pontic Royal Cav forced into action, but they're going to destroy the Carthaginian Cav on the charge. And he really needs the Pontic Royal Cav to shine here, because he's got some great targets. He's got the Carthaginian Cav, he's got the Companion Cav, and he's got this very low strength Celtic warrior, and it looks like he's going right in for the charge. He's going to get a rear charge on retreating Carthaginian Cav with his Pontic Royal Cav general. I would assume they're going to do really well now. He should maybe retreat them and then get a second charge with trample against the Companion Cav that's slaughtering his Cappadocians, but not doing a great job at it, because of course they don't have 15 bonus versus large. They don't have a spear. If he can get this charge, it would be a very very influential move in the game, but instead Cicero is going to not be able to charge in. He's going to get rear charged by Companion Cav. Ouch. Where is he not? Okay, he should be able to use the... Where's side chariots? And meanwhile, side chariots have got only a single XP chevron. They're getting slaughtered by Balearic slingers. They're trying to help out against the mercenary Samnite warriors, but they really didn't need to. And now they've broken with 4 units remaining. Again, the Companion Cav, strangely enough, just used for the charge and then pulling away. They don't have great charge. So I'm not really sure why they were used like that. But I guess, with the 10 bonus versus large, Pontic Royal Cav, even without the charge, would probably do pretty decently against them. The Pontic Royal Cav now is about to charge into Libyan infantry. Again, these pikemen, he didn't pop pike phalanx as he charges in with a trample Pontic Royal Cav. We're going to get a lot of kills, I think, even though they just charged through their own men. The reason why he didn't turn on pike phalanx, I would assume, is because he wanted the shields to remain. But that meant that he didn't turn on pike phalanx as late Libyan hoplites and Libyan infantry came in to fight them. A bit of an embarrassing mistake from Cicero there. And here the Eastern Slingers just got smashed by a javelin volley, and then the general's bodyguard doing very well. I guess Horatius can't afford to use his general's bodyguard this ballsily if the pikemen are not choosing to pick up their pikes. Instead, trying to fight with I believe it's called the Copis, and it's a really shit weapon. And here, Pontic Royal Cav General, let's see, he's fresh because second wind has been used. He's going to destroy this Mercenary Companion Cav, I would assume now. They're losing a lot of men. The Eastern Slingers could have fired into the Companion Cav. They have lower missile block chance, but I guess they had too many threats to deal with. And it looks like this is going to be a fairly standard victory for Horatius. He wins the first battle he played with Pontus, second battle he's won with Carthage. So he's losing a couple of pretty important factions, but he still has a lot of factions left, and very powerful factions left at his disposal. Close victory for Carthage. Well played to Horatius. Cicero made some mistakes. He should have turned on pike phalanx. He could have used the pikes more aggressively. He did well initially by focusing fire with his Eastern Slingers, but after that, it just seemed like the Balearics, they just didn't care. Horatius retreated them after a while, and then Cicero allowed Horatius to move around with his Balearic Slingers with just as he wanted, basically. Late Libyan hoplites did doing incredibly well here. The Samnites Libyans weren't really even used. The companions did a lot of damage. So did the Carthaginian cav. More than anything else, it was like the tactical advantage that he got by pushing the assault on the flanks, bringing in the late Libyan hoplites to help support, and then kill off the much more superior Cappadocian cav, and not letting the Pontic Royal cav get too many kills. Of course, once the side chariots died, there was not much that Cicero could do, especially after losing a big tactical advantage in the Mercenary Scythian horse archers. Pretty strange battle to start off round 2. But hope you guys enjoyed it, and stay tuned for more. Peace.